I was just talking to someone that's close to me, and they work with children with special needs, like, different. They work at like a state agency and stuff like that. And so I was having this conversation about, autism spectrum. My daughter's on the spectrum. I was making a comment how, some famous people are on the spectrum. And one of the things that is so triggering to me that this person was like, oh, everybody's on the spectrum. Everybody's on the spectrum. I fought to reverse people's diagnosis, and people are using this as an excuse and blah, 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 blah. And something that occurred to me that it just sucks is that we have people that are working within the system who are literally working against people with special needs. And they think that they're being helpful. And it's so sad to me. They're not doctors. They're just, they're not even medical professionals. They're not, but they are people that are working within the system, and they are working against people with special needs that need services based on their personal beliefs. That is so crazy to me. And and like, how do you change someone's mind? Like, they just don't get it. Yeah, that's just crazy to me that I know people that work in the system that are literally working to make sure people don't get services based on their thought of what their diagnosis should be. They just, man, it's so crazy to me. Remember to protect your kids, especially your children with special needs, and make sure you advocate for them, because there are literally people working within the system to make sure that they don't get the help that they need.